Meanwhile, over here and even in the south areas that really don't ever see that much snow are seeing a lot of snow.
Yeah, absolutely. Our sister station at WCBI in Columbus, Mississippi. How about that scene? You rarely see that there in Columbus, Mississippi. This is courtesy of their chief meteorologist, Isaac Williams there. Yeah, that's an impressive scene for sure for our friends in the south. We're going to get into some of that snow here later on today as well. Here's a look at our impact. So the heavy snow is expected to arrive midday through the afternoon, with the afternoon and evening commute impacted. That's why we have the winter storm warning out for most of Kentucky's, because this is going to be impacting a heavily traveled time of the week, and that is your Friday afternoon and evening. So be mindful of that timing. Moves in during the midday, heaviest during the afternoon and evening commutes. Then tonight, the heavy snow moves to the east, but we will still likely see some snow-covered roads out there, so be mindful of that. And then your Saturday, lingering off and on snow showers expected. They'll likely be of the lighter variety, not very heavy, but still around at times. Your winter alerts, we do have that winter storm warning out for most of Kentucky, excluding far northern and northeastern Kentucky. This is where we have the potential of 3 to 6 inches worth of snow. We'll show you our latest forecast. It does include Lexington closer to that 3 to 4 inch range, but still, with that moving in at the time of the day that it is for the afternoon and evening commute, it's going to be impactful because a lot of people are usually on the roads at that time. Temperature and wind chill right now showing we're slowly climbing those temperatures from southwest to northeast as that moisture begins to move on in. We're at 10 still, and Flemingsburg feels like 0, though Monticello at 25, feeling like 23. So not dealing with much of a wind chill there. Viper radar continues to show some of these lighter flakes towards the south and the west. I was looking at some Kentucky Mesonet sites there into the Bowling Green area. There have been some snow showers reported there, mainly just some flurries at the moment. Notice the little hole there on the radar for Nashville. That's because there's a radar site in Nashville, a radar site in Louisville. In between that, the radars are picking up on some of that snow because it's pretty high up in the cloud, though a lot of that is evaporating before it does reach the surface. So that's a kind of a telling sign on where the snow is. The heavier snow is to the south and the west of Nashville, and that's moving off towards the north and the east. Columbus is right around there dealing with the heavy snow. Northern Mississippi and Memphis area certainly dealing with some heavy snow from this winter storm. So as you head throughout the day today, watch as the snowfall rates begin to push in as you head towards the later midday through the afternoon and into the evening. Could pick up a bit, especially across southeastern Kentucky. By around midnight, the heavy stuff is to the east. We'll see some off and on lighter snow showers through Saturday morning into the afternoon, mainly into eastern Kentucky, and then we will see things start to taper off later in the day on Saturday. So this is a look at our snowfall forecast. 3 to 6 inches for most of southern Kentucky. Could get some higher amounts into far southern Kentucky near the Tennessee line. Here in Lexington, we're in that 2 to 4 inch range, though I do suspect Lexington and Frankfort were closer to that 3 to 4. It may get 4 to 5, but again, I'm leaning closer to right around 4 inches of snow for a lot of the area. Sunday into Monday, notice those temperatures start to peak just a little bit, but that is brief because more Arctic air is on the way next week. We'll see wind chill values back well below freezing and even below 0 in some instances. So Sunday is going to start off cold, warm up a little bit for the afternoon. A clipper system moves through on Monday, and that brings us that first shot of some Arctic air. We really see that settle in Wednesday and then into your day on Thursday of next week. So keeping that bitter cold pattern around. Looking ahead at your full 7-day forecast. So heavy snow on the way this afternoon and into the evening. Lingering snow showers on Saturday. Sunday we may get above freezing. That'll really help out with roadways before some more lighter snow ahead of Arctic air for next week.